Hey everybody, it's Martha Nino again. How's it going? Hold on. I told you I was going to do day 2. So, and day 3 and day 4 and day 5 of my YouTube. What? Day 2. So, hey, I got really good response on the first post on LinkedIn. So I'm trying to bridge LinkedIn and YouTube. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I think that there's definitely something there. My first post a couple days ago received more than 12,000 stuff, like likes and things like that. And that's cool. Now the video itself on YouTube didn't do that well, but whatever, I'm learning, and you know what, I like it. And for me, it's not about the number. No, nobody is paying me to do this, guys. Like, I'm doing it during my breakfast time, and I like it. I like it. I like motivating. As many of you know, it came into my voice not so long ago. And well, I can't shut up. So here I am. I did notice, because you know, I just pressed play on that first one. I just pushed record on that first one, words, and basically put, slap my name on it and put it out there, because that's the first step, right? I just wanted it so bad. I've been wanting to do it, and I've been putting it off. And anyways, it was time, and published it, and that was that. Just like that, raw. I'm super raw. What you'll get from me is that I'm raw, I'm real, I make mistakes, and I hope you just enjoy that, just a real human, a real human, real human stories. Oh my God, the audio just went out. So those are the kinds of little things I need to be careful with, because I'm very animated and I might knock this flower over eventually, but whatever. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about just that, stepping in. And I'm going to start with a story about my brother. So my brother's name is Carlos. Carlos is a couple years younger than me. And we grew up in a very humble street across the street from a creek. Okay, and this creek was like a water reservoir type thing. So it was seasonal, and the water levels will go up when they were conserving the water, and the water levels will go down when, they let the dam go. The dam was a dirt dam. I mean, nowadays they have like rubber dams, I guess they call them. But back then it was dirt, which served as a bridge from one side to the other side of the creek. But what we used it for, it was essentially our earth swimming pool. Okay, our earth play area. We had no backyard, no front yard. I lived in we rented a very small home, and we basically used the outside as our playground. And I wish we would do that more these days, but I was very fortunate to have that across our street. So in one of these days, it was very hot, and Carlos and I decided to go across the street to the lower leveled creek, okay? And when they lowered the levels, there was always like these little pockets of swimming pools, if you will, and we used those to, skip rocks. We used them to collect tadpoles. Oh, my mom loved that one. Imagine like bringing little frogs to the house. Yeah, awful, but those were the gifts of life at the time. And by the way, I'm a super good rock skipper. Like, if there was an Olympic sport for rock skipping, like, I'd win it. That and tetherball. So anyways, I digress. So we decided to go to one of these like pockets of swimming pool, and we don't know how to swim. Remember, we don't have a swimming pool. I mean, we live in a very humble street, and we just kind of use the water as a cooling down playground. And but we do take like inner tubes. Inner tube for us was like a tire, like a real car tire inner tube, I guess. And it was like thick rubber. I don't even know what you call it, but we inflated it at the local gas station. I kind of put it over my shoulder, and we went down to the creek, and that's kind of what we used to like, float around with. And we're going to do that again. And there we are in our cutoff jeans that don't fit us anymore. My mom essentially just always recycled our clothes. Okay. So this time, we have our cutoff jeans, and we run over there. We must've been 6 or 7. And Carlos steps in to one of these pockets of earth swimming pool. And within seconds, he starts going down. And he is starting to like, Martha, you know, he is screaming, he is needing help, he is getting sucked in. And I had no idea. I guess there must have been like a whirlpool. That's what he tells me inside. And I'm panicked. Like, what do I do? What I do, right? So remember, I have the little inner tube, and immediately I think, oh, duh, let's push this inner tube closer to him, have him grab it, and I'm like, grab onto it. I got you. I got you. Okay, so he eventually ends up putting his arm through the inner tube, and I had him. I pulled him out. He did not drown. He did not drown. And I'm very fortunate to have my brother 4 decades later. So that taught me a lot of lessons, but it also scared the heck out of me and my brother. So my brother, let me tell you, he is almost 6 feet tall, and he is buff. He is buff with a tiny small waist. He is the most athletic guy that I know, okay? Like, he would be like an Olympic something if we would have had the resources and all that stuff. But he is very athletic, but he'll do everything but water, right? And remember, now you know why. He's so traumatized with anything water. As a matter of fact, a few years ago, we went over to Hawaii. And there we are in the most beautiful place on earth. One of the most beautiful places. I'm sure there's a billion, but there we are in a beautiful place, and everybody's kind of going down the slide of a boat, okay, into the ocean. By the way, I'm deadly afraid of the ocean because I don't know what's under there. I'm deadly afraid of water, and now you know why. So I'm typically the land lizard, by the way. I'm out there, I'm tanning, I'm having a nice little something with a straw. That's me, but now you know why. So Carlos, we're in Hawaii, and he's going down this slide, and he is the guy with the big spaghetti, you know, little like the little floaty spaghetti thing. It's like, you know, I don't know how long, 3-4 feet tall. And it's pink. I remember this particular one is pink, and he's holding on to it, and everybody thinks he's gonna be the athletic one, like, you know, through the ocean, like whatever. No, Carlos is not comfortable. He's not comfortable. And now we know why. So I guess bottom line is, you've heard, don't judge. I mean, he almost drowned. I saw my brother almost like die. That's not, that definitely played a big part in a lot of my water experiences, okay? I hate swimming in swimming pools. I'm not comfortable. And anyways, fast forward a lot of decades from the time we were 6 and 7, and that's kind of been my experience. I've been to some of the most beautiful places, and with water, and I'm always on the sand. Nothing wrong with the sand, but now you kind of know why I don't participate in water. I just slurped, I'm sorry. So, and that's why Carlos also doesn't do it. So last year, you know, I will go to this resorty type place with my daughters. And this is where these two stories kind of mesh in. And what I'm trying to do also with YouTube, kind of like, look, listen. So this is what happens. We go to this resorty type place, and it's like a beautiful day. And it's dark. It's like moonlight dark. It's like awesome. The girls are like, let's swim. I'm like, okay, you please go do your thing. You know, I'll be right out here land lizarding. And so they do that, and they're having the time of their life. They're having the time of their life. And, you know, there I am with like a book, you know, kind of like this, like looking at them. And they're jumping, and they're going down the water, and carefree, free as can be. It was beautiful. And they're like, Mom, step in. And I'm like, no, come, step in. I'm like, no, come on, play with us. And I'm like, they look so happy, and I really wanted to be there. I wanted, that was a happy moment, but I wouldn't step into that happy moment at the time because I was scared, and they don't know why this is happening, right? So, you know, I kind of go to like the edge of the swimming pool, And I'm just standing there, you know, with my little, you know, up to my ankle water thing. And my daughter looks at me and she goes, Mom, step in. I got you. I got you. Step in. I got you. And it was right then and there that I decided that I just needed to step in. Just one step in, and that, you know, somebody that loved me had me. And just like I had my brother so many years prior, I had him. I was not going to let him drown. So that was a really big moment for me moving forward. And I think I've been kind of using that as fuel to do scary things. I'm just stepping in. I just started this YouTube a couple of days ago, scared as can be. I have no idea what I'm doing. I know I need editing support, and I'm going to use Adobe Rush, by the way. They're not paying me to say that, to kind of prove out that, you know, with a little editing work, and that we have products that for the person who absolutely knows nothing about this video editing stuff, it'll be fine. I'm going to prove it out for you guys. Anyways, Adobe Rush. So anyways, somebody that had me loved me. Somebody that loved me had me. That's what it is. Just like I had my brother. So the lessons learned, don't prejudge why somebody might and might not do something. There might be something more there, okay? That's the first thing. You know, we all have our stories. We all have things that have happened to us in our background. We don't know. I might have not even known why I wasn't, you know, entertaining anything water, that I was over there rock skipping, you know? And I know this is scary, but anyways, don't prejudge. Don't prejudge anybody with a pink floaty that's, you know, 6 feet tall and big either. You don't know what might have happened in their past that might have led them to that in that present moment. But also, if somebody needs help, sometimes you just have to say, take the first step. So I'm telling you right now, if you're scared to do something, just take the first step. Just that. And maybe the first step is just pushing record. Maybe the first step is just saying hi. Maybe the first step is just, I don't know, learning about it. Maybe the first step is just saying yes and see what happens. So whatever your first step is, do that. And I have to tell you, I am going to be your prime example of that, okay? So never have YouTubed. I don't even know if that's a word, but I've never done it. I've never have edited. I work for a high-tech company. And by the way, let me just end with this. The biggest misconception of like high-tech marketing is that all of us know how to do this tech stuff. I sell it, okay, guys. I sell it, I market it, I make sure we get the attention we need for it. Not necessarily know how to use it. There are amazing, amazing people that know how to edit and know how to do all this wonderful magic with like Adobe products and any other kinds of software. You can take that. That's all you. But, and that's cool. And I think that's part of, you know, me just getting older and comfortable with saying, yeah, it's not my thing. You know, there's amazing people that can do that. But in this particular case, I have no money. Nobody's paying me to do this. I'm doing this around breakfast time. Salud. And hold on. By the way, I added protein, like a protein creamer, like a protein shake thing instead of my creamer, because that makes my coffee healthy. Anyways, I digress. There is amazing people that know how to do amazing things. And I like what I like. I like speaking. As you know, I just found my voice. I like motivating. I like telling stories. That's what I like. I don't necessarily know how to edit, but I have no money. So I'm going to learn with Adobe Rush. Apparently there's a free something or other that I can use. And I'm going to prove out that maybe it's not that hard. So hopefully this end result is that. So anyways, I hope that you got something out of my YouTube day 2. And I did tell you that I was going to end with this. Peace and love, everybody. Peace and love. Adios. Bye.